Welcome, everyone, to Lincoln Rail Splitter Soccer. This is Aaron Romer.
Good afternoon, soccer fans, and welcome to Hamlin.
Bringing you the Railer Soccer All Fall. I want to hand it off to Chad Kearns, the MC.
Decatur, Eisenhower, and your Lincoln Railers. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of the high school interscholastic athletic program. Athletes of the Central State 8 Conference recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and that they must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support member schools in the Central State 8 Conference by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. We hope you'll enjoy the game and support your athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. At this time, please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, welcome, Railer fans. Rail Splitters versus Decatur, MacArthur, Eisenhower
Number 7, John
Co-op. Here we go.
Number 9, Caleb Mena. Number 10, Sam Boites. Number 11, Brenton Bell. Number 12, Jack Bush. Number 13, Arturo Alvarez. Number 14, LaDavian Bryant. Number 22, Jace Warnoy. Number 23, John Stoner. And in goal, number 17, Levi Ruiz. Decatur is coached by Jacob Albert. Now let's get the starting lineups for your Lincoln Railers. Number 3, Zane Hubert. Number 11, Elijah Crawford. Number 12, Eli Romer. Number 13, TJ Morris. Number 17, Grady Rutledge. Number 18, John Bivens. Number 22, Carter Ferguson. Number 24, Colin Cromie. Number 28, Drake Evans. Number 45, Braden Allen. And in goal, 0, Carson McConnell. The Raiders are coached by Tim Stuckey, assisted by Donnie Bowman and Beth Raymond.
All right, welcome, everyone, to Lincoln Railer Soccer, the 8-8-2 Decatur MacArthur Generals / Eisenhower Panthers. We're just going to call them the Generals tonight. 8-8-2 on the season. 1 win in the Central State 8 Conference versus the 1-13 Rail Splitters with yet to get a win in the conference. But we also haven't played, who was that, Springfield? Who did they beat? They beat Springfield Southeast. So we have yet to play them. But anyway, I think this is going to be a good match. It looks like John David is back and dressed. However, I don't see Bryson Falcon dressed on the sideline, and Luca Messina is back with us as well. Now, Decatur MacArthur only brought 12 players. They have 1 sub on the bench, and they played last night. So we'll see just how well rested they are and what kind of athletes they are. They beat Argenta Oriana 9-0 at Argenta Oriana. So they're coming off a win. Rail Splitters ready to take the field. Familiar starting lineup for Lincoln. At least familiar as in similar to last week. Drake Evans in at defense, along with Zane Hubrick, Colin Crombie, and John Biven. So we wait the whistle. There it is. 40 minutes. Rail Splitters start off with the ball. Immediately sent back to Morris, and he'll send it ahead. Stiff wind out of the east, blowing right into me. There's Morris on the overlap, tried to connect with it. Back to Allen. That's Braden. Again, I foresee this being a fairly close matchup as we've kind of gotten through the tough part of our, not to say they're a pushover, but we've gotten through the tough part of our season playing against the U-Highs and the Rochesters and the Glenwoods. Throw into the Generals. I want to say last year when we played there, they called themselves the Groundhogs or something like that. Here's, oh, Elijah Crawford gets pinched. No call. Crawford bounces right back up. Ball's in the corner. That's Romer's side. It'll be cleared out to Morris. And that'll go out for a throw. Here's Eli. Into Morris over his head. Ball's loose. Goalkeeper comes out. Yeah. There's no reason we should be surprised that Eli can throw the ball fairly far off a throw-in. Now, we should be able to surprise the defense every time, or at least the first time. As Eli throws it over. There's Romer. Sent ahead. Just a bit too far for Crawford. Crawford's still fighting for it. Romer's there. Oh, he gets stopped. Ball comes out. Railers playing just a bit tentative, if I must say. Here come the Generals up the field. There's Hubrick there, calling over to help. Works onto the right foot, sent across. Biven will chase it into the corner, and that'll go out for a throw to Lincoln. Sent up the sideline to Ferguson. Ferguson, I'm not sure what happened there. Just kind of stopped going after it. There's Braden. Ferguson. Sent away, Biven right there. Up to Carter. Carter along the sideline. Nice move. Here comes Carter. Carter still there, works his way in to the 18. Loose, ball's loose. Sent across, and that will go out for a corner kick for the Rail Splitters with 37 minutes to play. Romer, Eli will head over to take the corner kick. Good look here. 1, 2, 3, 4 Rail Splitters up as 3 more guys try to get in there before it's sent away. Eli sends it right in, just off the goalkeeper. He gets kind of juggles it, able to find it. Hubrick there, Allen back to help, and he'll send that away, and that'll be a throw to the Generals. Generals in white, black shorts with Decatur across the chest. Again, this is a combined team, Eisenhower, MacArthur high schools. And Rail Splitters in their home green uniforms, tacking left to right as you see it on your screen. There's Crawford. Head to Rutledge. Rutledge over to Ferguson. Ferguson with a nice little chip up and over the top. Tried to find Rutledge. Ball's loose. There's Grady. Oh, what a play by the goalkeeper. As he saves a goal, no doubt. Sent back out to midfield. Let's watch that back. Lincoln with a great opportunity early here as the ball's caroms around midfield. Romer on the wing, sent out. That'll be a throw for Lincoln. Here's Eli. Let's go send it in. Again, should not be surprised. The length of this toss. It's Crawford. Sent out. That'll be a throw for the Rail Splitters. If you can, I recognize this referee. He was the one that Back at North Mac. Gave TJ a yellow card. I guess TJ may have earned that yellow card, but still. Sent out, Evans. Evans onto his right foot. Sent away by the defense. Braden chases it down. Ferguson finds Braden in the 18. Left foot sent in, not there. Rail Splitters, several opportunities early. Able to move the ball on the defensive third of Decatur. Punted away. Played ahead, nice job by Hubrick. Ball sent up, 50-50 ball. Played near side, there's Evans. Evans gets pushed off the ball, here's Decatur. Nice job by Hubrick. Decatur moving freely into Railer territory. Hubrick with the cutoff. Finds it along the sideline, up to Ferguson. Ferguson, cross midfield. Caught, that's Rutledge right there. Rutledge will go wide. Played into Carter. Nice ball, up and over the goal, however. With 33-30. Rail Splitters with another opportunity right there. Let's watch that ball played back by Rutledge. Nice awareness. Ferguson stepped right into it. Just a bit high. Again, Decatur with only one sub on the bench. Coming off a game last night. Let's see. That might play into our favor. If I remember right, these guys last year, they've got some ball handlers, they've got some speed. As we see it right here in the overlap into the 18. Hubrick sends it out. That'll be a throw for the Generals. I just like the Generals name better than the Panthers name, so we're going to call them the Generals today. I think they were going by Groundhogs last year, just kind of funny. Because I think they had them on their last field before they got their new turf field. Be a goal kick as McConnell will set it up. He'll play it short quickly to Colin Crombie. Crombie out to Crawford. Crawford at midfield. He's got Romer ahead. Morris to his left, he'll send it high. That's Romer. Romer onto the right foot. He's got a little room, makes the turn. And sent out, that'll be a corner kick for Lincoln. As defense came crashing, caught Eli just in front of the near post. Just under 32 minutes to play, here's Eli. Near corner. 5 guys in the penalty area for Lincoln. Back post. Morris with the head, and that ball's picked up. Sent out. Evans. Allen turns, makes a move, but sent out. Throw in to the Generals. I'm still not certain I want to call them Generals. I don't know. We're gonna stick with it. I find myself hesitating. Generals with the throw. Here we go. Into Morris. Found it. Played ahead, Eli. Just beyond him, that's Crawford. Kept in. Crawford works past him. Crawford into the corner. Played in, Crawford with the goal. Crawford able to carry it in. Sends it in right past the goalkeeper. Makes it 1-0 Rail Splitters. With 30-49 to play. Nice job, Elijah. Elijah just walked it in. 30-49, Rail Splitters lead 1-0. Sent deep off the kickoff all the way to McConnell. Ferguson finds Rutledge. Just past him. Can't connect. Here's Morris. Morris. Good play up to Eli. Good settle. That's Crawford. Crawford again. Makes the turn, sent in, then sent away. Crawford pops back up, but cleared away by the defender. Here's Braden Allen. Out to Eli on the wing. Oh, that's going to go off Eli for a goal kick. We have 30 minutes to play. Rail Splitters lead 1-0. It's nice to be in the lead at the beginning of the match for once. It's a good feeling. Again, wind out of the, you can see it on the flag there, out of the east. This warm, warm afternoon. Got that ball's kicked away. 85 degrees at kickoff. Here's Morris. Morris back. Crawford. Sent back in. There's Rutledge. Rutledge on the left foot. Yeah, Rutledge from Crawford.
Scored by Grady Rutledge.
Well played, guys. That makes it 2-0 Rail Splitters. Nice job, guys. All right, so 2-0 Lincoln with 29:19 to play. Going to start to see some mojo from the Railers here, as they're all going to want to get on into the scoring column. So far, Crawford and Rutledge there. Here's Ferguson. So he dances his way in. Crawford. Walked away by the defender. Played back. Morris there to help. Allen. Now Morris. Sent away. Played back. Crombie has to chase, and that's a goal for Decatur. As that ball got placed back, it looked like it might have just beat Colin back. I'll have to watch this back here. Makes it 1-2-1.
Decatur goal scored by Caleb Mena.
Again, they've got some playmakers. Saw it right there. 28-37, 2-1. So 3 quick goals here with 28.5 minutes to play. Morris. Allen. Ferguson makes the quick turn. Down that far sideline, finds Morris. I was just about to say 2-0 is a pretty dangerous lead. And here's Morris into the 18 onto the right foot. Sent out. At midfield, here's Hubrick. Hubrick out wide to Romer. Romer gets that sent out. That'll be a throw in for the Rail Splitters. Eli, big throw in. Morris, who's there? Crawford. No, couldn't make solid contact. It's just kind of a deflection off the head. No real force behind it. Evans will let that go, and it'll be a throw to Lincoln. Here's Drake Evans with a quick throw. Finds TJ. Played up. That's played out. Again, it's a hot one today. Not a lot of pep in Decatur's step, and you're wondering if the game last night, again with only one sub, if that game last night took a lot out of them. That's a corner kick for Lincoln, another one. So third corner kick here in the first 15 minutes for the Railers. 4 guys on the 18 for Lincoln. As Eli sends it out. Morris right there. Oh, yes. Romer to Morris on the corner kick.
Morris.
Makes it 3-0 Rail Splitters. Nice, good, solid contact. Off the corner. Finds Morris, makes it 3-1 with 26:37 to play. Rutledge there quickly. Let that play out. Eli looks to connect. Finds Crawford. Back out Morris there, so's Allen. Allen with the left foot. Met with opposition. Morris picks it up. Morris down the middle with a step. Right foot deflected, and that's going to go wide. Out for another corner for Lincoln. 26:04 to go. Eli will set it up. All right. 3-4 guys on the 18. Eli played out. Morris, no. Crawford. Back out Crombie right there. Crombie's got some time. Plays out wide. Eli on the right foot. Nice little give and go in the corner to Crombie. Sent away. That'll be a throw in for Lincoln. Eli, big throw in. Rutledge, Crawford. Oh! As the Railers having their way with the Generals at the moment. Can seemingly work the ball in at will into the 18. 25 minutes, still 25 minutes to play in the first half. Goal kick. Goal kick on the way. Here we are. Biven steps up. Goes out on Biven. Again, 2-goal lead. Dangerous one to have. I've always heard that. Ferguson. Morris has to retreat. So does Allen. Here come the Generals. Collin makes a good step. Cuts it off. Allen out to Carter. Carter with some time. Carter in the midfield. Carter just free and clear. There's a shot from Carter. Deflected. Sent out wide. And Crawford will let that go. It'll be another corner kick for Lincoln. No real hustle from Lincoln to get down here. There's 1-2 guys on their way, but they're just taking long, lazy steps to get there. 1, 2, 3 guys up for Lincoln, maybe a fourth now. Eli sends it in. That played out long. That's Ferguson. Ferguson right to the goalkeeper. Allen, Morris. Back out to Allen, wide, but runs out of space. Looks like the lines are freshly painted on the field. Always looks good when grass is cut and the lines are clean. Haven't had a lot of rain here, however. Got a little bit last week, and that's an offsides call. At least it should be, sure enough. Struck by McConnell on the stop, even though it was after the whistle. Just under 23 minutes to play. Hubrick up to Ferguson. Ferguson plays it ahead. Rutledge. Rutledge, nice cut back to Ferguson. Chipped ahead, Morris there, but sent out. So you might have the work cut out for him the most is John Biven on the corner there, number 6 and number 9. Just giving John a run for his money, having to work for his dinner tonight. Morris, nice little head fake. Finds Romer, near corner. Played ahead. Gets pushed off the ball, he'll take a throw. Rutledge there, no, Crawford. Crawford back, Ferguson. Ferguson onto the right foot, too hard. Up and over, in fact that hits the scoreboard. Don't need big kicks, just something that'll find the back of the net. Something that'll cross the line. Doesn't have to hit the back of the net. Can't complain too much. Lincoln up 3-1. Goals from Crawford, Rutledge, and Morris. Morris there on the left side. Played in. Picked up by the defender. Morris slow to get up. Out to Bivens' side again, and that caught by the Generals, sent out. Here's Allen. Ferguson. Cross midfield, played back. Generals on the move, sent over the top. There's McConnell. Again, the Generals wear Decatur on their chests. This is an Eisenhower MacArthur co-op. Be a free kick to the Generals. Not a great spot. Three-man wall for Lincoln. On the right foot, chipped up and over. McConnell had a good eye on it, watched it sail. Oh, they're going to take a water break. All right, so I wonder why McConnell wasn't chasing after that one. So with 19:58, we're going to take a quick little break for some water. Again, we said it was hot. It's, let's see, what do we got here now? 85 degrees. High atop Hanlon Field. What else is going on in Lincoln tonight? Tennis practice just to the north here, to our left, girls tennis. Cheerleaders to the field on the northwest side of the practice grounds here, and then we got the football team behind us. Practicing, let's see, who do they play this weekend? I don't know. Lincoln football schedule. Yeah. So there's, I don't quite get it. There's lightning fast internet up here, but I can't search like simple things. I don't know. All right, looks like the guys are back on the field for Lincoln. Eisenhower needs an extra beat. Rail Splitters play MacArthur this weekend at MacArthur. So looks like a MacArthur week this week. All right, so a goal kick for Lincoln. Hubrick on it. Let me start the clock. What do you say? Be a throw in to the Generals. Right down the line. Crawford there. Ball sent out. Eli will pick it up. We'll take another throw. Tries to connect. Rutledge, there he is. Sent in. Rutledge on the right foot. Grady, oh, he'll go down hard. And that'll be a PK as Grady draws the foul. Perfect throw into Grady, and he had no choice but to take him out. Took him out hard. So it looks like Braden Allen's going to come up and take the PK for Lincoln. So with 19:26 to go, Allen sets it up. Lincoln looking to go ahead by 3. Well, it's blocked. Morris. There we go.
Random goal scored by TJ Morris.
So the goal blocked. Morris able to pick it up. Ran right in. Found the loose ball. Found himself wide open. So Morris with his second goal on the night. Makes it 4-1. Rail Splitters with 19:26 to play. Simpson back. Simpson in for Drake Evans, and that ball works its way out. Here are the Generals with the throw. Rail Splitters got to get back, and they do. Generals in the corner. Simpson jockeying. Sent across as McConnell watches that out of bounds at the near post. Hubrick. Hubrick. Out to Allen. Allen with the right foot. Finds Eli. Sent ahead Crawford. Crawford to Eli. Eli with some space. Sent across. Who's there? Oh. Who's that? That's Ferguson. Trying to see if he made any more substitutions. I think the only one was Simpson, as Luca Messina is set to come on for Lincoln, and that's a throw. Again, only one sub for Decatur, so we're not going to get anything there. Over the top. It's a foot race. Crombie shielding. Sends it wide, up and over. It catches the top of the net, so that's out. Again, they do have playmakers, and they're clearly on the front side of this offense. Substitution as Luca Messina comes in for Grady Rutledge at forward. So he'll be on the left side. To Morris. Ferguson. Sent away by Decatur at midfield. There's Allen. He'll intercept. Chipped ahead. Morris runs it down. Morris again. Just the keeper to beat. Nice job, TJ Morris with the hat trick.
Random goal scored by TJ Morris.
Makes it 5-1 with 17:09 to play. TJ, stay cool, calm, and collected as he bags his third goal of the day. Makes it 5-1. Morris with the stop. Sent wide, Ferguson. Back to Morris. Morris on the move again. Down that far sideline. Morris with the jab step. Slows him down, sent out. General's ball. Played back to the defender. Messina will pressure. Across midfield, Bivin takes a quick step. Ferguson lets him go. Here come the Generals across midfield. Allen there. Allen on the move. Sent away. Sent up. Eli's in the corner. He'll chase it down. Sent back in. Can he make the turn? Eli. Ball's down across. Sent across the mouth of the goal. Over to Ferguson. There's Carter. Carter gets the ball worked away. Messina just a step late. That ball goes out. That'll be a Lincoln throw. Substitution for the Rail Splitters. Elijah off. Ryan Gowan on. And TJ off as John David Dietrich comes on. Here's Messina. Played ahead. Dietrich. Into the 18. Can't find it. Ferguson at midfield now. Ferguson finds Simpson. Simpson. He'll overlap. Into the corner he goes. Right foot cross. Gowan there. Sent away. What's that going to be? What's the call? They're going to say a corner kick to Lincoln. 15 minutes to play. So Eli with another corner. As Crombie comes up to help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys for Lincoln in the box. Sent away, played out, back post, Ryan Gowan. Biven comes in to help. Picked up by the goalkeeper off the deflection. 14:30 to go. Punted away to midfield. Biven has to scramble. He finds his way back. There to help now. Railers lead 5-1. Can't get tired of saying that. That's good. Biven sends it away. Generals again. Past midfield now. They'll look for a throw. Right into Ferguson. Ferguson to John David. Tried to play it up to Messina. Still on the ball. It's a rail splitter throw. John David into Ferguson. Back to Allen. Finds Crombie. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson chips ahead. Messina. John David into the 18. Goalkeeper comes out. And that's going to go out for I think it's a corner kick. As the referee called it. Kind of a bad angle for him, but he'll take our word for it. He'll give a corner on this one. Good look here. You see what I see. All the green there in front of this one. Play to the near post. Ball's loose. Romer there. Nope. Gets beat. Biven's got to come back. He was cheating in. And Hubrick. So they're going to stop the clock, and Hubrick's going to get a yellow card. So they stop the clock with 12:39. So Hubrick's got to come off. And who goes in for him? Looks like Crawford's going to come in. As the Railers get back for defense. Oh no. There's the whistle. John David, Carter. Nice play by Carter. Up to Colin. Messina played ahead. That's Ryan, but comes to Eli's side. And it's sent away. Look at Luca. Look at Luca. There we go. There's Luca. Get there. Yes!
And the goal scored by Luca Messina.
Called it, didn't we? Watch this again as Eli found him. And Luca made it happen. So that makes it 6-1 Railers with 12:03 to go. Run that clock back up. There we go. That's played wide. Should be a goal kick for Lincoln. Just under 12 to go. Ferguson. Messina, Ryan there. Good play by Messina. Gowan sent up, but that's just too far. Drake Evans ready to come back on. At the next Lincoln dead ball. Nice job by Crawford. Allen there to help. Generals take over at midfield. Here they come. Played ahead. Simpson, watch out. Oh man, that's played out. What's the call? So a throw to the Generals. Get back, guys. That's kind of a sloppy throw. I'm not sure I would have let that fly. Sent in McConnell. Washed it in. Kept it in front. Sent out to Eli. Eli near side. .10:30 to play. Nice job by Simpson, and that ball goes away. That's going to be a free kick for Lincoln. Off the tackle against Simpson. Rutledge and somebody else is ready to come back on. Drake Evans. You can tell by his shoes. He's got his, his hands covering his face looking into the sun, but I can tell by his shoes. So up to Gowan. Gowan makes a turn. Sends it in. That's a handball in the box, but no call. Sent out. Went right off the right arm. Rutledge in and Evans in for Crombie and Romer with 9:44 to go. Rutledge with the throw. Sent low out to Gowan. Rutledge with the right foot, played in, sent right to the goalkeeper. Good placement. It was on the near post. That was good. Evans got to midfield. Here come the Generals. They've got 3 on the ball. Ferguson there. Played over the top. Nobody. There's McConnell. 6-1, Rail Splitters lead. First 5-point lead for Lincoln all season. Feels nice. Messina back. He gets muscled off the ball. Messina not to give up quite yet. Played back. Simpson. Rutledge back to help. Sent out. That'll be General's throw. Over the top. Stays in. Nope, that works its way out. Here's Simpson. Simpson played back in, but there are 4 Generals right here. Maybe the good opportunity there, but yeah, Ferguson goes down and rolls 3 or 4 times for effect. And that's going to be a yellow card against the Generals. That's 7:52, so free kick, he's got to go off, and their 1 sub comes on. So he gets to see the field. 7:52, Rail Splitters lead 6-1. Morris set to come on along with Hubrick. So Morris in for Ferguson. Again, it's a hot one, so the guys are, this is nice, they're able to get a few substitutions on tonight. Get a little rest. There's the whistle. We'll begin. Crawford sends it out. Allen. Caught. General sleeping here. Here's Dietrich. Dietrich goes down, pops back up. That'll be a throw for Lincoln. And Hubrick comes in for Riley Simpson on defense. So your defenders right now, right to left. Hubrick, Evans, Crawford, and Biven. Your midfielders, right to left. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh, a little give and go, not there. Your midfielders, right to left, are Rutledge, Allen, and Morris, and John David Dietrich. And the guys up top, Ryan Gowan and Luca Messina. with 7 minutes to play. Crawford right there, first to make contact. Number 10 works his way through the defense. Still on the move. Sent away by Evans, but not nearly far enough. Messina makes the turn. He's going to connect with Grady up the line, but that goes too far. As Romer, Crombie, and Ferguson all set to come on. The next dead ball. That goes back out of bounds. That'll be a Lincoln throw. And we're ready to come on. So Romer, Crombie, and Ferguson all in. Romer in for Rutledge. Collin in for Allen. And Ferguson in for Messina. Hubrick finds TJ. He's got 3 goals on the afternoon. Nice job. Oh boy, who's there? Carter. Ball still loose. Played back out. Evans. Nice job by Evans to keep it in front. Back to Romer. Romer will make the turn. Onto his right foot. Sent across. Oh boy, ball still in play. Morris. Crombie at the 18, right foot, sent out, connects with Romer, who'll let it roll out for a corner. So with 5:15 to play, Rail Splitters get yet another corner kick. Arms down, ball's away, played out. Rutledge right there, Ferguson, left foot, again, left foot Ferguson, yeah!
Railer goal scored by Carter.
Makes it 7-1 Rail Splitters with 4:56. Nice job, boys. So Lincoln up big. Again, it feels good. We paid our dues at the beginning of the season, and we were saying there's still time to draw even with enough games left. 1-13 on this season. Of course, we do head into the Mattoon tournament this weekend, which is always a fun one, and where competition fairly even at that tournament typically. There's Morris into the 18, has a little opposition, ball played back, and that's going to send Lincoln out for another throw. 4:19 to go. Here's Eli, eyeing it down. Okay, who can he connect with this time? Played back out. Eli, send it back in, buddy. There we go, nice, makes the turn. On the right foot, sent across. Goalkeeper at the near post, meets it. Hubrick right there. Can't give our defenders enough credit. Able to stand up to most of the opposition here this afternoon. That ball sent out. That'll be a throw to the Generals with the substitution set to come on for Decatur. .330 to play. Biven in the corner. Crombie there too. Crawford, they work their way in. That's chipped up and over. That's going to be a goal kick to Lincoln. Thought maybe there was a slight deflection there, but both officials agreed. Hubrick, oh boy, lost possession, but able to regain. Hubrick back out. General sent out of midfield. Here's Biven. Biven with a quick throw in. Finds Morris. Morris triple teamed. Found out who the threat on the field is and takes a third man to guard TJ out there. Good job by Hubrick. TJ back on the ball. Finds Eli near sideline. Eli up to TJ in the corner. TJ patient. Ball played back. Still in. That'll be a throw to the Generals. Played close. Here comes Rutledge out. Eli there. Across midfield. Here's Hubrick along with Crawford. Number 9's quick on the ball. They're going to call a push in the back on number 9. Not what he wanted to hear. 1:40 to go. Rail Splitters 7. Generals 1. I knew it would be a good match. Honestly, I thought it might be a bit closer than it is, but I think Lincoln came ready to play today, and that match last night for Decatur didn't work in their favor as TJ goes down. TJ slow to get up. We'll watch it back here. Should be a free kick for Lincoln. Watch TJ, gets pushed in the back right. Oh boy. Just outside the penalty area. Ferguson on the ball. So's Morris, both looking to make contact as the clock continues to tick away. 3-man wall for Decatur. TJ. Sent out, no handball call. That's going to be a corner kick for Lincoln. "25 seconds, 24. Clock continues to drop. Here's Eli. Chipped in, near post. Sent away, Ferguson on the right foot. Crombie there. Crombie finds Eli. Played back over, headed out, and ball's cleared away. That's the way the first half ends. Rail Splitters 7. Decatur MacArthur Generals 1. We'll be right back in just a little bit with more Lincoln Railer soccer here from Hanlon Field. This is Aaron Romer. See you in just a bit. All right, everyone, welcome back to Hanlon Field where the Rail Splitters lead big, 7-1. Ready to start the second half. I was just saying we got a really good crowd out here. A lot of people who don't necessarily have ties to the soccer team. Maybe they're just here to watch a game. And it's just really, really good to see. TJ Morris with 3 goals on the afternoon. See who else? Crawford has 1. Rutledge has 1. Does TJ have 4 goals? He might off that penalty kick. I can't remember now. Freddie Rutledge, Crawford, and Carter Ferguson, all with goals for the Rail Splitters, makes it 7-1 as we are set to kick off here in the second half. Those little black bugs have come out and somehow found me here. I don't know, whatever I am, 20, 30 feet up off the ground, high above the press box. I thought maybe I was scot-free. I wore shorts and a t-shirt, and now I'm paying for it. All right, ready for the whistle. As the Generals from Decatur, MacArthur take the field. Sent away. Number 9 is definitely their playmaker up top. Sent out wide to Romer. Possesses across midfield. Over to Morris. Morris played in. Can't catch up with Rutledge, and that ball is sent wide. Rail Splitters with another early opportunity. As you can see, the shadows starting to get long here across Hanlon Field. Wind has pretty much died down. It was fairly strong out of the east. Played out wide to Romer. Romer onto the right foot. Romer played in. Rutledge, ball's loose. Kicked out, Ferguson. Up and over, no good. All those boys want that one back. Watch here as Eli gets another opportunity. Played in, deflected. Rutledge kind of gets his leg blocked, and then Ferguson sends one up and over. Played out to midfield off the goal kick. Ferguson finds Morris. Morris played in. Rutledge there. Rutledge wants to make the turn. Rutledge wide to Romer. Romer out. Works in. Onto the right foot again. Sent across. Who's there? Ball's loose. Morris. Oh! Rail Splitters running drills against the Generals. Here's Eli again. His ball played in. Rutledge right there, just a second behind. And then Morris with the toe poke. Sent out. Morris played up. Crawford out to Romer wide. Romer, Eli's there. Finds it, chipped in. Sent out, sorry. That's Rutledge. Rutledge back, Ferguson onto his right. Works back right. Oh man, Ferguson right at the 18. Sent out wide left. Again, the Railers, so we had just a stacked first half, and they're going to stop the clock here as there's a General down with 37-23. Just a stacked first half of the season. The teams that come to mind, Glenwood, Rochester, who else? U-High, oh man, the reigning 1A state champs. Just team after team after team. You know, just sticking it to us. Jacksonville, of course, good team. We'll have to see those guys again in 2 weekends, not this coming weekend. We do go to the Mattoon tournament, as it looks like he's going to get carted off the field here, or at least helped off the field. Go to the Mattoon tournament this weekend where we'll face Olney, Newton, and Mattoon. So we don't play again until Friday. There's the whistle. We're going to go ahead and start the clock here to get us going. Goal kick. Back to Allen. Ferguson. Ferguson works right again. One more touch. He's pressured off the ball. Back to Carter. Wide to Eli. Eli onto his right. Played in low. That's going to go out for a corner kick. Instead of chipping it that time, Eli played it low and caromed off a General's leg. Here's Eli. Out for a corner kick. 4 guys at the 18. Oh, Morris there. Rutledge. Picked up by the keeper. Punted away. Beyond midfield, but Braden Allen first to make contact. Here's number 9. He's quick. Keeps it in play. Bivin. Sent up. It's going to be a throw for the Generals. Generals into Railer territory. Crombie back. And he'll shield that out and watch that. Well, they're going to say it's a corner kick. So I think if you read between the lines there, Colin doesn't like that call, but 36 minutes to play. That's a corner kick for the Generals. So a scoring opportunity here for Decatur. All right, he takes 3 steps back. This is number 9. Arms down, balls away. Back post. Evans will chase it out. And that'll be a throw for Lincoln. Here's Eli. Eli quick to send it. Finds Morris. Morris with Green ahead of him. Morris across midfield. Played in. Sent away to the Generals. Here's a handball. These bugs are everywhere. Back to Colin. Here comes Crombie. Crombie quick on the ball. He's got plenty of space ahead of him. There's Crawford. Back to Colin. Morris. Crawford. Crawford. Played in to Eli. Oh! Rutledge wanted it. It came off Eli's foot. Gave Grady an opportunity. Oh, man. I wish he could have that one back. Here, watch it back. Eli made contact, and Grady just a split second off of it. And you can see him practicing his... He wanted it. It's going to be another corner kick. Here's Colin back to take it. Near corner. Play close to Allen. Allen there. Sent in. Better angle. Who's in? Nice job by Elijah Crawford from Colin Crombie. I'm sorry, Braden Allen.
Crawford.
So the Railers now lead 8-1. Nice job, boys. Nice job. All right, so we're going to cut this time down to 17:07. 17:07. And Rail Splitters with their first mercy rule game. There's Grady. Good pressure. Grady. Right foot shot. Yeah! Grady Rutledge. Nice. He made it happen that time. Watch it back. Rutledge. Just with pressure. Just good play on the ball. Nice work, Grady. Makes it 9-1. Lincoln with 16:54. I need to run the clock back up. Sorry, guys, here. All right. Eli out wide. And it's a throw for Lincoln. Finds Morris. Sent away by the Generals. Morris here. Carter. Nice job. Carter into the 18. That's an offside call. Ryan Gowan step offsides. It picked up by the goalkeeper. No call. Punted out. Here comes number 9. Remember, he's a playmaker. Nice job by Colin Crombie to cut him off. Here's Crombie. Sent out. So remember, if you remember, the Generals are 8-8-2. So I mean, they just play an entirely different schedule than we do early in the season. So 8 wins. I think that I counted they had 50 goals on during those first 16, 17, 18 games. 50 goals. That's just crazy. Lincoln only had 6 coming into this afternoon. There's Braden Allen. So what kind of, I mean, it just makes you wonder the quality of teams they're playing. If they're dropping 50 goals in the first 16, 17, 18 games, and we're winning 9-1. Biven back. Allen. Crombie. Allen. Man on. There we go. Morris is there into the shade. Good job by TJ. Decides to take it himself. He'll work his way in. Morris works back right. Morris with a shot. Goalkeeper watches it roll out of bounds. Just under 15 minutes to play. Railers lead 9-1. They're going to take their time, send it away. Out to midfield. There's Allen. Tries to connect with Morris. Sends it out wide to Romer. Romer makes the turn. Here he goes. Eli wide. He'll work his way back in. And they'll lose possession. That should be a corner kick for Lincoln. It is. As Eli just heads out there. Doesn't even wait for it. 14 minutes to go. Another corner for Lincoln. Good opportunity here. They've been successful today on these. Sent in. Who's there? Morris. Ryan. Simpson. And that looks like it's going to be out for another corner kick for Lincoln. And Allen will go out and take this one. So that one must have gone off a general at some point. Lincoln with another opportunity. Here's Braden Allen in the near corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rail splitters. They release. Ball's back post. That was Morris. Elijah Crawford in for Braden Allen. Biven comes up to find it. Ferguson back to Biven's area. Biven, nice little jab step. There's number 9, gets a chance. Sent across, oh boy, he had a look, I'm telling you, he's playmaker. That ball goes wide. Should be a goal kick. Riley Simpson, Ryan Gowan, strikers on the field for Lincoln. Time was cut in half at around, 17 minutes or so. We got 12:20 to go. Morris there, big stop. Worked their way through. That's Messina. Ball played wide. Biven out. Luca. Carter. Here comes Messina. He's got some time. Works back right. Played ahead. Simpson. Simpson. Sent wide. Riley Simpson. Yeah, it goes in. As Simpson gets a goal. Riley Simpson. Let's watch it. Nice job, Riley. And that'll do it. 10-1. Here it is. Simpson made clean contact on the ball, and that does it as Riley gets the game winner. Nice job, guys. So the Railers win this one. We'll go ahead and stop the clock. Railers win it 10-1 with about 11:20 remaining in the game. So thanks for watching, everybody. That's a good, clean win for the Railers here this afternoon. 10-1 here from Hanlon Field. This is Aaron Romer. We'll see you this weekend from Mattoon, where the Rail Splitters will head off to the Mattoon tournament and try to win this one. I think, what is it now? It'll be like the 4th or 5th time in a row. Off to press their luck in Mattoon. So, till this weekend, we'll see everybody then. Have a good one. This is Aaron Romer signing off. See you next time.